What is up, guys? It is TK Whopper, and I'm going to be doing another tutoring for you. This time we are doing Firemax97 on Tryndamere. This is gold 5, Chroma to gold 4, I believe. I'm almost positive that's right. And he's against Jax. Tryndamere is very difficult for Tryndamere because all of Tryndamere's damage comes from his spin and his auto attacks, most of it from his auto attacks, and so Jax's dodge is really going to shut him down hard in trades. Something to note though, if any of you watched my Who's Jakey tutoring, where he played Jarvan, there was a really bad mic issue, and I figured out what that mic issue was. It was actually, if my fan was on, it would blow into the mic and cause a very annoying background noise. If you don't believe me, go watch the Jake video. It was awful. So, anyways, back to the game at hand. First of all, I want to note something. For Firemax97 and everybody else watching this, you should know that just because you're not the person being tutored doesn't mean you can't learn a lot from someone else's tutoring. Like, just because it's not you playing the game doesn't mean you can't learn. You should watch every tutoring if you actually want to improve. I try and say the ELO at the start, some of them I don't know. If the ELO is really low, like, I'd say only watch games that are either higher ELO than you, or only a little bit lower. Oh, whoops. Because if you're like watching a Bronze 5 game and you're like Plat 5, all those mistakes you probably don't make. So you wouldn't want to watch that. But I would say one full league down is when you want to stop watching. Like, if you're Gold 5, I wouldn't watch anything below Silver 5. But you can still probably learn from a Silver 5. So now he's going, he gave a leash. I think it should have been harder of a leash. It doesn't really matter, no. It definitely should have been a harder leash in my opinion. Just keep wailing on it. You're going to miss some CS. It's not the end of the world. He didn't even miss one. You should miss 1 to 2 CS giving your jungler a leash. Because now Fiddlesticks is a little bit behind. And granted, Nasus isn't a counter jungler. But if Nasus was, you want to finish that blue as fast as possible so you can get to your red and take it before the enemy has a chance to. So here, he's just CSing. He tried to get some poke down, he cancelled it. It doesn't really matter. Now that the Jax E is down, he knows Jax can't do anything, so he goes in for some auto attacks. That's smart. Their jungler is Nasus. Nasus can't do too much to him, because he's gonna get the wither down, but he can E away and get close enough to his tower that they're not gonna be able to do anything. So he doesn't have to put his ward down until he pushes farther, because right now a Nasus gank would do literally nothing. As long as he has both his heal and his spin, which he does. So here is just farming, that's good. He doesn't want to try and be aggressive because in terms of build, Jax has Claw 5, so he definitely doesn't want to be aggressive because Jax is going to be taking a lot less damage than him. He will win extended trades because he has Rejuvenation Bead, but I still don't think a fight's a great idea. So here, bots dying, no, they're just dying. They're not getting kills. Is she going to kill Ezreal? Nope. Alright, here he took damage. That's not good. He's trying to be counter-aggressive because he knows that Jax just used all of his abilities and Jax can't touch him. I would heal up. I mean, I like healing up as Tryndamere in lane because you don't really need the extra fury when, like, CSing. Because he's not going to be fighting. See, he healed, but it was a little late. Try and get hit. Alright, good. He can't get that front melee minion. There was nothing he could do. He can't get this one. Oh, he can. I was wrong. Spin into that. It's worth it to spin for 1 CS. Like there he did it, but then it made him actually miss a different one. CSing is very important because Tryndamere is a late game carry, so if you come out of lane with enough gold, even if you didn't win lane, you can get fed in team fights. So if you're not going to be getting kills, obviously, he auto-attacked a little bit too early there. This is just like the fine points of CSing. I wouldn't have gone in. It doesn't really matter. He can just heal up. But he's going aggressive. Yeah. Heal, good heal before the ignite, and then the exhaust, but he went too aggressive without knowing anything. I mean, if it was just Jax, it would have been okay. But you don't want to make aggressive plays. He couldn't have really known that, but I wasn't watching the map, and neither was he, so we both made the same mistake. But I don't think Nasus had showed up anywhere in a while, so we should have suspected something like that. You just don't want to be too aggressive without actually knowing anything. Because if he had seen Nass's butt, okay, that's fine. Or if he had just seen Nass's mid, that's also fine. But when you haven't seen him in a little while, it's just too risky. And here he should be using his potion. He used that kind of late. He might die. Does she? Yeah, see? That was bad of Jax. So he went back to base and he got cloth, I'm assuming. I don't actually know. He got, oh, he went aggressive. I personally might have gone Vampiric Scepter if he had enough to buy it. Or maybe like Doran's Shield, maybe for the health and extra damage reduction and health regen. I don't know about the boots longsword. The boots you don't need boots that much early game. Because of the new changes to the boots, they only give not new, this is extremely old. They only give 25 move speed. You don't really need them that much. Like, if you can get something other than boots, like if you could have gotten 2 longswords, it definitely would have been better. Cause I don't know, I don't feel like, I think with a ward he's not going to be ganked by Nasus, and he doesn't really need the boost for anything. So now he's just CSing, that's good. He's gonna push his lane, like it's already pushed, because he was held up a tower for so long. He is not fighting, that's good. He wards preemptively, that's good. I don't think he can fight the Jax. Jax has more armor significantly, and only 7 less AD. So he's gonna be dealing more damage to the Tryndamere, which is not what Tryndamere wants, obviously. And he has the 10% reduction from Ninja Tabby, so he eat away from the stun. That was good, but I think Jax could have leapt and then landed the stun and gotten some damage down. Doesn't really matter. Good crit right there. Just keep laning, trying to hold out, because Tryndamere is one of the best late game carries ever. Like, I played with a Tryndamere recently in ranked. It was not pretty. He got denied in lane so hard. It was ridiculous. He should have got that minion. Might have been a misclick. I don't think he wants to be hitting the minions too much, not pushing. Because when he's pushed like this, he's not going to get ganked, and they're going to get equal farm. So neither one is getting more gold, so neither one is actually winning lane. Except he's much safer than the Jax. Like, don't get baited into that push again. I feel like Nasus is there. It wasn't. So he's actually going to win this trade because he has so much heal. Don't go in. Good. He's being smart. Oh, okay. Now we see Nasus. So now he can play more freely. But Nasus could have been in that push, and it wouldn't have been a kill, but it might have blown his ults. So he's got to play safer. That was a good E. Missed once, yes, but got 2. Maybe if he had waited a tiny bit longer, he could have gotten all 3. This guy has to practice CSing a bit, because I don't know. It's not like CSing on a top lane matchup. CSing top is so important because most of the lane is just farming. And if you're not farming well, you're gonna be down a lot of gold even though you weren't actually losing lane. Like you can be kills up and push super here, like push super far, the jungler can't gank you. But if you're not CSing well, you're not gonna have that much gold. Unless you're like repeatedly killing them. That he jumped away a little too early. Oh, he's going big because he's And do they see Nasus? I don't think they do, so that's kind of risky, but yeah, they're not going to get the kill from this. He does have his ult. They might get the kill. Yep, he got withered, immediately turned around. Oh, that ult was so early. You gotta ult really late with Tryndamere. I don't think it would have mattered, honestly, but he should have ulted earlier. Because no. He should have ulted later. You want to ult ideally the instant before you die. That becomes hard against champions with a large amount of instantaneous bursts. For example, Lux can kill you from like full to nothing very fast. So you're gonna want to ult early to make sure that that doesn't happen. Because ulting early is better than is better than dying with your ultimate up. But obviously, the best of both worlds is that you ult only when you have to. So there, he ulted early. There was no huge source of burst damage from either of these champions, so he didn't have to ult that early. He could have waited a little bit longer. And also, again, he went too ham. He didn't know where Nasus is, and Nasus, while it's hard to kill a Tryndamere, it completely stops a Tryndamere's aggression in his tracks with a giant attack speed reduction on his W. Okay, it's not giant. It's like 15%. But it slows him by so much. It's like 20%. It slows him by so much that he just can't continue the aggression. And it made him overextend and die. Here's this farmer. He does not farm E away. I don't really know why. It's not terrible, but I don't really... He's just playing it passive. That's smart. He has Vampire Acceptor and Claw. That's good because it allows him to do this, tank the minions, and it also will allow him to win extended trades. So I think Jax just warded. So, who is his jungler? His jungler hasn't been top once. It's Fiddlesticks. If Jax did just ward, which I almost positive he did, then I would go back and check, but that's cheating because this guy can't go back and check. You just gotta heal up and just keep on swimming. Keep moving forward. I don't know. What's happening here? They're all dying. Okay, that's all I need to see. Oh, how did Cat get none of those? That was good. He actually got the minion and eat away at the same time. He's going aggressive because all of his spells are on cooldown, but I don't really love that choice. This guy's maxing E. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Maybe against a Tryndamere. No, I think he could have gotten that CS if he had waited for one more tower shot. CS is just kind of instinct. Like, I can't teach you. I can kind of teach you to CS, but not well. Like, it's gonna be inefficient. He should be getting minions, not poking, man. Go get minions. That was smart. He jumped to a minion to get in range. Well, I think he could have just ulted to Trynd, or Q'd to Trynd. He's got to be not fighting. He doesn't win fights against Jax. Jax has all of Bilgewater Cutlass and Ninja Tabby built up. He's healing whenever he can. That's good. He's hitting minions whenever he can. You don't want to E on minions. You don't want to spin on them because... Yeah, he's playing smart. He's being passive. Because you don't lifesteal from the E. And when you use your E, you damage minions. Which means there's less potential auto attacks you can get off the heal. He's going to E away. It doesn't matter. He's not going to die. He's absolutely... He didn't have to exhaust there. He has his ultimate up. He can't be dived and die. It was a sloppy exhaust. Because, obviously, as I always say, it's better to exhaust and live than not exhaust and die. But, you really have to think about, am I actually going to need this exhaust in this situation? He really didn't need it at all. He had his ult up. He had both. He had his ult up and... This is risky. Ult. Alright, the ult was a tiny bit early. Now start falling back. See, he's gonna die now. Because he should have left mid lane a little bit earlier. Because, no, he should have left the tower. Because Cat was gonna clean that kill up. That was obvious to both of them. Beautiful. This Cat's doing nice. Fit is doing good too. What was I saying? Let's go rewatch that dive. Alright, so here we can speed this up a tiny bit. Alright. Here, alright. At this right here. Right here. Or a tiny bit earlier. Alright, as soon as he's... Alright, right here, he knows that Cat's gonna get the kill. Because this guy's got nowhere to run. Okay, not now. Now he knows that Cat's gonna get the kill. Because he just attacked and he's not gonna run. So at this stage, he should be running. Because he realizes that Cat's gonna get the kill, or well, first learn to realize that Cat's gonna get the kill in this situation. And then second of all, you want to start running. And run this way, not that way. I can't ping because one ping's already in the air. It's kind of funny. Because you know the enemy team is going to be this way. And this way is home free. There's your tower. It's all that good old stuff. That's where the home is. And you know, never leave home. I don't know what I'm saying. Just, he should have left earlier because Cat was going to clean up. He didn't have to stay for so long. And then that was just him dying. So we can resume. You can see his respawn timer over here. I keep pointing with my fingers. I forget that you guys can't see that. Farm. Alright. Farm, eat away. Every time he eats away, Jax goes in. There's not tons you can do about that. It's just a hard matchup for Tryndamere. He's gotta not be fighting. You don't know where Nasus is, man. Stop fighting. You don't win trades. Warding. That's good. Alright, now he sees Nasus mid. He's going to help mid. That's smart. He's going to help out his Katarina because she's doing well. Signals he's coming. That's smart. He's gonna... Alright. He's gonna use his W to slow her. He might get Q'd and not get the kill. No. Good bilge water. Good bilge water. He should stop being aggressive though. Alright, that was good. But now top may fall. So it was not actually that good. Because top took so much damage. Top actually fell. Because he left lane. So it was good to roam. But I was actually wrong. It wasn't good. Before you roam, you gotta think to yourself... am I go... Is this a good idea? No. I'm rambling. Again, I'm sorry. The only time you want to roam is when you can get like 3 kills or get an objective like dragon or a tower, or when you're really pushed. Like if you're pushed to their tower, you're not going to be getting much CS under tower as a melee champion like Tryndamere anyways. So at that stage, you might want to just roam, try and help your team because you're not actually doing anything top lane. But what he was not only not pushed, he was getting pushed. So he should have realized that Tryndamere could take that tower while he's gone and then stayed in his lane and tried to prevent that. Now, I didn't actually say that. Alright, now go in his E's down. See, this guy's doing that pretty well. I don't even know if he can win a... Alright, he can't even win a fight when that guy's E is down. Never mind. Because he has all of Blade. He's trying this fancy juke stuff. He's going to E through. Oh, Cat's here. He didn't have to ghost. The ghost didn't really do much. He's going to tank. He should be tanking it for Cat. Alright, it worked out. He used both summoners. He only needed the exhaust. The ghost was not necessary. But they got the kill, and it's better to use ghost and get a kill than not use it and not get the kill. Always that same philosophy. Better to waste it than to not use it and miss out. Ooh, sick. He's got that dark candy skin. That's how you know he's doing well. It's 8-0. Jeez. This is a good game to tutor because he's probably gonna win, so he's not gonna feel bad. And but he has made many. I don't want to say many because I don't want to sound mean, but he has made mistakes. So he's obviously going to improve from this. I hope. Don't heal up against towers because when you're like pushing towers because you can't crit against them. But the lower Tryndamere's health is, the more attack damage he gets. So if you heal, his health goes up and his AD goes down. Here he shouldn't try and fight. Oh, they gotta get out. They gotta get out. No, they gotta get out. They gotta get out. Is he just gonna try and spin over that, but it's on cooldown. He's gonna ult now. Good. Try and E over that wall. That's his only chance. Ooh, he did it. It was his only chance, but it's not good enough. Sniped by the ult, but at least Leona had to ult to kill him. Wow, it doesn't say it's on cooldown. That's weird. It's very weird. Anyways, he spun in the he spun in the right direction, but it wasn't enough. Is she gonna die? If she dies, that would be funny. She actually has to kite the minions out. Leona has no ult. See, if Leona had her ult now, it would be a free kill. But she doesn't, thanks to his E-juke. So, sorry, I was covering my face with my face. I mean, alright. Oh, ooh, knock her into the wall, knock her into the wall. And now kite back, kite back, kite back, kite back. No, not flash, I said kite back. Anyways, that E-juke just saved her life and got them a kill. Oh, Bug's going for the ultimate. It's not gonna make it. Not even close. Very good job. See, he deserves an assist. He deserves an assist. Can't fight, bro. You both have Blade now. Actually, he's more built than Jax. He has a crit strike and that over. When you want to fight, you always gotta look at builds and be like, can I actually win a fight? But it's a Jax. Jax is amazing at dueling. While Tryndamere is gonna have more presence in team fights and gonna be harder to take down because of his ultimate, Jax's ult is simply for dueling. So it's gonna be hard for him. But Jax is running he's just gotta save his no, that was bad. They're probably gonna get the kill because she can Q knock him into a wall. Oh, or not. But and then the blade, so I think he had his blade actually. Yeah, he never used his blade. But you wanna save your W until they're running, until you're positive you're gonna hit it. Because using it there, even if it had hit, it would have been equally as good hit when he knew he was running. So he should have just waited a little bit longer. Surrender vote failed for purple team. I would have said no. I mean, Lux does a lot of damage. Something like Lux is 5 and 6, and Katarina's 5 and 2. That's bad. Alright, never mind. What I was gonna say was that deaths don't make you lose gold. I've said this before. Deaths don't make you lose gold. So if you are like 5 and 6, or better example, if you're 7 and 6, and you're going to fight someone who's 5 and 2, you have more gold than them, even though you have a lot more deaths, because you have 7 kills. Ignoring CS, dragons, turrets, all that stuff. In terms of just kill gold, you're gonna have more. So that's what you should think about when you're going to fight. Not like 5 and 6, not KDA, but kills and assists. Ooh, I think she's dead. They should have capitalized on that more, in my opinion. And instead, they just lost a team fight. Or no, they didn't. Yeah, they did. He's just pushing top. He's like, my team is fine. They don't need my help. I'm just gonna push this lane. That's good. Top is kind of, out of every lane, it's the most solo. Like, you're just going on by yourself. You're doing your own thing. Especially with Tryndamere, just push. If someone tries to stop you, just E. Just E away. You know, slow them with blade. Get some speed. It's good to just split push, especially when you're not doing that well. And your team doesn't actually need you. Now he should go mid, because he could pick up that Ez, I think. I think going for the Nasus, a tanky Nasus, you're probably not going to get the kill when there was an extremely low health Ez mid. You gotta go for the targets you can actually get. It's like aiming, it's like, I don't know. See there, he didn't get the W off, but he's tanking it for his team. That's good, because he has his ultimate if he needs it, which he's not going to. I would have walked that way personally, because not only would it make him tank the tower for less time, it would allow him to help her. But she was helped anyway by a minion. Oh, but now she's dead. Who just flashed? Was that Jax? Jax just flashed for no reason. He's not gonna get this kill. Ooh, he is. Does she have lifesteal? No, she does not. So she couldn't go back into the minions and heal. That was an interesting flash by Jax, but the blade active and the ignite combined were enough to take her down. So anyway, back to watching this guy. He took down mid tower because Cat didn't really need help. That was fine. I mean, she ended up dying, but he wouldn't have really been able to save her, so that's fine. If he had someone like, if he was someone like Zac with hard CC, then that would be different. So here he's just farming up. That's good. He's got most farm in the game. That's beautiful, especially on a Tryndamere. I mean, his team doesn't actually need him. Like, I don't want to sound mean, but they're winning team fights. Not 4v5, but they're winning 4v4 team fights very well. So he doesn't really have to be doing that well, but the fact that he's CSing amazingly. Not amazing, but he's CSing well. At this stage in the game, I would like more than 145, but, you know, that's ideal. Ideally, you have like 200 or more, but that's hard to get. So he's just going back to his lane, going back to top. Keep pushing. Don't stop the push game, man. Oh, jeez. Push. They both bought an Aegis of Legion within 1 second of each other. If that's not team coordination, I don't know what is. Oh, 2 Aegises within 1 second of each other. That's something else, man. That's something else. These guys are more coordinated than the I always try and say something funny, but I don't have like I always try and do this is more X than something, but I never have something to say. So it always just it always just makes me look like an idiot. Does he have blade active? No. Whatever, just wail on her. Just Ian, you have your ult. Okay, or you can just one-shot her. Don't even need your ult. You might need your ult here because he's going balls deep. Balls deep, dive. Dive, man, falls. Oh no, you should have given her something to E2, not gone in. Oh, she has her ward. Hit the minions to heal up with your blade. And then get out. Static ship's a great item. Nobody saw that. Static Shiv is a great item on Trynd because the Shiv, the electric part can crit. So that's pretty interesting. Alright, thank you all for watching. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and also share my channel. So, my friend, his name's not there. So, my friend, Firemax97, I will see you in Diamond.